Look at these two men.
This is Steve Reeves. In 1950, he won Mr. Universe, the highest title in the world at that time. No anabolic steroids, no protein powders, no supplements. And this is Chris Bumstead, a present day 6-time Mr. Olympia champion. He trains with elite coaching, precision nutrition, and anabolic steroids.
What began in the 1950s as a showcase of natural human physique has, over decades, evolved into a sport increasingly defined by chemical enhancement at the highest levels. And with it, the baseline quietly moved, marking the close of an era once shaped by natural human limits.
I just want to take a pause to say that this video is not about a competition or changing social media standards. Something has shifted over the years, something deeper that's much harder to see. So here goes. In 2017, a massive meta-analysis from 1973 to 2011 found that the total sperm count in the West had collapsed by over 50%. So if these fertility markers are collapsing and you check what is happening to the hormone that drives sperm count, this is what you would see. This graph shows the same age group of men tested across 3 time periods. And we can see the average testosterone levels drop from 500 all the way down to 350 in a matter of 20 years. In other words, this wasn't due to aging. Something was happening at the population level. The thing is, testosterone isn't just about building muscle. It's a foundational signal for having higher energy, increased fertility, and motivation to do things. On the global map, the regions with the current lower levels of testosterone seem to coincide with the regions with the most industrialization. The easy explanation here is that it's all laziness. We assume men today are just moving less and eating more. Couple that with stress, alcohol, and less sleep, and it almost seems like the perfect answer for declining testosterone levels. But the decline in testosterone shows up even in younger men, including men who are not obese. And that's when they started looking more like a design problem and less of a health problem. The first issue is attire and heat encapsulation. The testicles in a male are outside the body because they require a specific operating temperature which is about 2 to 4 degrees cooler than the body. In the 1950s, clothing was loose, people wore shorts and also those elephant leg pants, and there was a lot of airflow. And then came the fashion makeover. And now, with the combination of heat-trapping fabrics and extended hours of sitting, often with a laptop, it's creating an environment without any cooling, disrupting the system that keeps testosterone in balance. Plastics. In the world of polymers, the real issue is not toxicity. Chemicals like BPA and phthalates enter the body through microplastics, food packaging, and direct contact. Once inside, they bind to estrogen receptors, which are the same receptors the body uses to monitor testosterone levels. So now the body thinks there's too much testosterone and stops producing more of it. So when you stack heat, synthetic materials, and lifestyle habits, the testosterone levels erode over time. Here's what that looks like. The day starts slow. He wakes up tired, no urgency to move, no motivation to do anything. At work, he rereads the same email, switches tabs, avoids the one task that actually matters, and is unable to keep his focus on anything. Later that night at home, his wife pours him a glass of wine, trying to pull him back into the moment. He smiles, makes an excuse, and walks into the bathroom. He stares at his reflection, wondering how he's going to tell her. He opens the cabinet, takes out a small pill bottle, hesitates, and then swallows it. He gets into bed early, hoping sleep comes quickly, because being awake feels heavier. And this is what millions of men live with quietly. And on the other side of the spectrum is those that find a deliberate way to increase their testosterone levels.
At age 59, in less than a year, he went from pencil neck geek to looking like like The Rock.
Yeah, like a little miniature alpha fella.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like his neck got bigger than his head.
Yeah, he got big quick.
But then, like his earlier pictures, his neck's like a noodle.
I support this activity. I like to see him going in this direction.
Which is fine, and his voice dropped like 2 octaves.
Of course, being the richest man, this transformation would have been tightly controlled to ensure no side effects from the testosterone replacement therapy. After seeing all of this, the obvious question would be, should you be taking testosterone? And the honest answer is no. Not unless you've taken a blood test and the doctor has actually told you to take it. Taking testosterone does have side effects. Improper dosing can cause reduced sperm count, increased blood pressure, mood swings, and a whole host of problems. And that is why this story matters, because for most men, it's not permanent damage, it's just constant suppression. Heat, synthetic materials, sedentary lifestyle, food habits, these are not medical conditions, it's a design choice. And the good news is, design choices are reversible. Fix that, and in many cases, testosterone levels recover on their own. If you like this video, here are a few others that will pique your interest.